Okay, I'm going to give you an example of a cross-product problem worked out. It is not the only method, but it's the method that works for me, and it can get confusing, so I'm going to highlight it with colors to let you know which parts belong where. Okay, so as an example, this is cross-product, and the two vectors I'm going to use are my f vector, and we will say that the f vector is equal to 1i plus 2j plus 3k. And my g vector, I will say, is equal to 0i minus 1j plus 2. Okay. Okay, so I still set this up the same way. I have f cross g, which is equal to 1, 2, 3, and 0, negative 1, and 2. And to remind myself again, I put I, j, and k at the top, so I know which column goes to which component. And I give myself a plus, minus, plus. Okay, so I'm going to move over here because I'm going to take up a little bit of space. This equals my I component my j component and my k component. Now I'm going to put here a plus, minus, and plus, and that comes from right here. Plus, minus, plus. Inside the brackets is always a minus, always a minus, but in front of each bracket it's plus, minus, plus, I, j, k. And then these I, j, k, to remind me of my component, those go after the brackets. So I, j, and k follow the bracket, whereas the signs, plus, minus, plus, precede each bracket. And then I use this motion. I go down first from the top left to the bottom right, and then I will move from the top right to the bottom left for each set. So if I cover up my I, because I'm looking for I have 2 times 2 minus 3 times negative 1. When I'm looking for j, I cover up j, and I have 1 times 2 minus 3 times 0. And when I'm looking for k, I cover up k and I use I and j, so 1 times negative 1 minus 2 times 0. So to help me keep straight, my downward, the first part, is here. And then my downward from the right to the bottom left is there. That helps me keep straight where in the column I'm looking. So for I, if I cover that up, I'm 2 times 2, and then 3 times negative 1. Okay? Now to simplify this further, I have 4 minus, and then this will be a negative 3. 3 times negative 1, but 4 minus a negative 3 is the same as 4 plus 3. And then this is my I component, and I've just simplified it another step here. Here I have 2 minus 0, and that simplifies still to 2 minus 0. Here I have negative 1 minus 0, which is still negative 1 minus 0 here. So I have 7i minus 2 j. Now it's plus, but I have minus 1 here, so minus 1k. You can leave the 1 out and just put minus k.